make strong men. When we see crap like this, you got to do something.
We being hanged, we being killed, and they love doing it.
This sounds fantastic. Ooh, this sounds good. I wasn't here last week, so wow. Hey,
We upgraded. We upgraded.
it better be like this when Bishop get in here. That's
right.
all I know.
It better be times 2 when Bishop
Yeah,
get here.
it better be like this when Bishop get in here, because
Right.
I don't want no trouble.
That's right.
Me neither.
Hey, all praises to the Lord, Most High in Christ. Bless Israel. I'm Captain Eli in the building, and who we got?
Hey, Officer Nehemiah, Most High in Christ, bless Israel.
Oh, not the Ben on me?
Yeah, you know.
Ben-Oni.
in here.
Ben on me in there. Yeah, go ahead.
Officer Leon, Most High in Christ, bless. Shalom, shalom.
The Phantom.
Hey, shalom. Most High in Christ bless. Officer Eliakim.
E2 times is in the building.
The eloquent
Hey,
one.
The eloquent one. Eloquent. Hey, all praises to the Lord. Israel, we back with another episode of the Bible, the book of our fathers. And without further ado, we're not gonna hold y'all, because we got some material we want to deal with today. And with that, let's get the disclaimer out the way so we can get to work.
Israel united in Christ. We are not a hate group. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Israel United in Christ is a nonviolent, Bible-based movement. We do not advocate or condone any acts of violence against any race, ethnicity, or gender. We advise that if anyone hears or knows of any plots to cause harm to anyone or to break the laws of the land, you must contact the proper authorities to bring awareness to any possible threat, as stated in Leviticus chapter 5, verse 1, King James Version.
Hey, all praises to the Lord. Hey, we want to shout out Bishop Yawasop, Captain Ashan, also Abigail, the cast. Definitely want to give them a big shout out. So, without further ado, this particular topic, we've been dealing with the foundation of a nation for a while. And the foundation of a nation is marriage. That's the first thing that the Lord instituted in the book of Genesis as the covenant, that a man and a woman, that marriage, that unity, was the foundation of what we call today the nation of Israel. So, but we got to take a spin. We got to spin the block on it a little bit just to get a different understanding. What's up, Liam?
You spinning the block?
We got to spin the block on it.
Lord have mercy.
Because the reason why I say this, because we've done, a few classes, and we've touched on different angles.
Right.
Bishop has hit different scenarios and angles with Exodus 22, and
Dinah.
We've been digging in to this subject. But if you've been in leadership and you've been in councils and marriage councils, what's the one thing that we tend to hear from the sister side, particularly a lot of times when it comes to their husbands? What's the variable that a lot of times the sisters would call their husbands when you hear about a sister complain about her Lord? What do you think it is? Also like him.
He out the spirit.
Out the spirit. Okay, so Deacon Abigail tends to always say Romans 15:4, whatsoever was written aforetime was written for our learning. Mm-hmm. So there has to be a scenario in the scriptures to where sisters could say, my husband is like that Negro. And it usually
It's Nabal.
it's Nabal.
That's right.
So if her husband is Nabal, then she's telling us that she's Abigail.
Bring it out.
So we gotta deal with the war that's in the house.
Can you say that again? If she's saying what?
If she's saying my husband is Nabal,
Right.
that's who he is. That's how he acts. That's who he be. In essence, she's telling us that she is Abigail.
Damn.
Because she's saying if he's rolling in that spirit, I am not like how most sisters are. He's above him. He is churlish. I am Abigail. That's what she's saying.
Right.
So we got to deal with, that's what we say in the Carolinas. We say deal.
That's right.
You know.
You got me saying that now. We got a deal.
Hey,
we got a deal.
we threw nasty work out the door. We got a deal.
We got a deal now.
So let's put the thumbnail up. Excellent thumbnail you brothers put together. You always do a good job. So the title of the lesson that we're gonna delve into is the war in the house. Abigail versus Nabal. The 1 Peter 3 strategy. So we want to look at the fight, the war that's in the house with Abigail and Nabal. And we want to see the strategy in 1 Peter's. We hope that we're able to expound on the strategy in 1 Peter's 3 to show the essence of the beauty on how Peter explained how a woman is to win her husband over. Let's say he is acting like Nabal. Let's say the brother is totally out the spirit. Peter gave the military strategy on how to overcome that warfare that a sister would have in the house. What you got in your mind? Okay, you doing your security thing. So,
right.
In that strategy, I want to read the sub notes because I had a long title and I was like, this is not gonna work. So it wasn't, you know. I've been with Bishop so long. It's like, you know, you try to get it all in there because you want to explain the title, but it's best just keep it short and then explain it. So in 1 Peter 3, the strategy is winning without words in a house filled with betrayal, manipulation, and emotional warfare. Right? Because all of those things come into play. If the wife really is dealing with a husband that has the attributes of Nabal, you're gonna have manipulation, you're gonna have emotional warfare. These are gonna be the things that she's gonna be battling with on the battlefield.
Right.
And we're not saying she's Abigail. We're not. But we will expound on the attributes of an Abigailite and what that would look like, but we have to kind of look at it from both perspectives. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All praises to the Lord. So the subject title that we want to be able to expose the emotional warfare inside of marriage, uncover how manipulation and emotional warfare could lead to infidelity. It could lead to selfishness. It could definitely lead to hypocrisy. The reason why I say that is because Bishop went over Exodus 22 and 16. And from that perspective, we looked at a Negro taking your daughter without your permission, pretty much taking possession of something that was her father's.
Right.
And this man took possession of it. And we can look at it like that, but from this standpoint, we're already looking at a couple that has went through the proving process, had the wedding, did the marriage, you know, the ceremony. We looked at it. Brothers is there. We're in it. We're feasting. We feasted the ceremony. We feasted the kids. We've done all of that. And then now you're in the battlefield, right? The balloons is gone. Everything is popped. Now you're in the battlefield. Now you're in the warfare of the marriage.
Right. Now you're in the thick of it.
You're in the thick of it. So we got to look at the different things that will go on that could validate the trauma that many women could go through silently. And we do want to reveal the psychology of the spirit of a man like Nabal, because there are brothers. There's several. There's probably more than that. And I like to say these brothers are like Dexter, very strategic, very thought oriented, very intentional. You know what I'm saying? Because Dexter, if y'all ever seen Dexter, you ever seen Dexter?
I've seen Dexter.
Calculated.
Yes.
Dexter is very calculated. He didn't do anything that wasn't thought out. And you would tend to think that even though a brother like Nabal, he would be churlish and emotional. Y'all don't got to put him up, but if they ain't seen Dexter, that's Dexter. You know, that's Dexter. He was a serial killer, and he was wild. So that has to take accountability, discernment in your covenant, because if you went through the proving process properly, there would be red flags. There would be things that you've seen that a wife would overlook.
Right.
So what are the things that Abigail would have overlooked that she ended up with in the ball? You understand what I'm saying?
It's a good point. Good question.
What would she overlook that she ended up with a man who is churlish, who is rude, who is disrespectful, that spirit, that psychology? How did this type of woman end up with him if they went through the proving process in a way that would have revealed some of these things? Because you can't hide that.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
What you got, Liam?
No, that's Nabal. The word Nabal means foolish. His name means fool.
That's what his name means.
Damn.
And she married him.
Right.
So the spirit of Nabal, that's one of the things we're going to look at. We're going to look at the burden Abigail had. We'll look at the ignored signs and the hidden hypocrisy, and then we'll delve into the hidden strategy in how Peter explained that a wife should win her husband over, right? The first thing that we want to look at is a red sign. If you're proving, like get Sirach 6 and 7. Sirach 6 and 7. Let's start there.
The book of Sirach, chapter 6, verse 7.
Because back in the old days, the marriages were arranged by the father, right? If we were to look at, and I would think as the children start to progress and we get older, God spare life, your son, you may have your son and your daughter, and Liam has his son and his daughter, and 20 years in, you say, hey, Eli, I like that young man.
Right.
I want to pair her with my daughter. Because you know the stock of him, and you know the stock that he comes from, absolutely. It's going to get like that. I believe that. It's going to get like that. But until then, we got to go through the proving process. So read that, Sirach 6 and 7.
Sirach, chapter 6, verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
So before you even get a husband, there's things set up that you have to find out if this person, you and this person can even be friendly.
Right. Right.
If y'all can have some type of relationship where you can be jovial and it's not just I think Captain Yadin did an amazing class last week where he touched on that, where it's not just cook me food, give me, give me that and iron my clothes, but y'all can actually grow age together. Like Bishop said, have you envisioned her with gray hair?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With wrinkles on your face, things like that. There was a video. Yes, that's it. Yeah, put it up. Put it up.
Fire class.
Put it up so they can go and check that class out. It's up. Yeah, check that class out. Captain Yadin did an excellent class. And Deacon Abigail, I had to go back and look at a few classes that he did on proving. What is it? Why do fools fall in love? It was a couple other classes that he did more recently where he was expounding on that process. So y'all definitely take a look at those. But the first thing that Abigail, she would miss if she's proven a friend and you end up with a ball, how did you end up with Nabal? Sometimes what women do is it's the looks.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
You know, Bishop talks about the feet and things like that. But the first thing that you'll notice is sometimes sisters will eliminate all of the red flags because this person looks good. So they're not proving them based upon the qualities of the man and the husband-like attributes.
Right.
They're not proving at all. They like them on how they look, and they're just buying time.
Right. He don't just got the Charger. He got the Hellcat.
Damn.
He got the. She said, "Oh, I can get with that."
Get Sirach 11 real quick.
And 2.
Sirach chapter 11, verse 2. Commend not a man for his beauty, neither abhor a man for his outward appearance.
So read that again.
Commend not a man for his beauty.
If you notice, this is probably 90% of the women. When you read Genesis, how did Eve get caught up? Her eyes.
Right.
What she saw with her eyes, the desire to make one wife, she saw with her eyes. That's what she had the appetite for. So they tend to see a good-looking man, and it doesn't matter what the hell he says, but because he looks good, they would negate all of something that they wouldn't do with a brother that may be average. If this dude is I don't know the names of the models now.
Oh, he's Idris Elba. That's one right there.
He regular smuggler though.
Not to sisters. He ain't.
It must be the money. That brother regular smuggler.
And that's a good point, though. To his point, fathers, we're not attracted to no man. So when I see the man for my daughter, I'm not getting caught up in the woo and he looked like this and that, his dreads. That don't do nothing to me. I'm looking at his character.
Right, like to Cap's point, she will accept things that she wouldn't accept from a average Joe. But if the guy's Idris Elba or I'm a little older, or what's the dude Morris Chestnut or whatever.
Yeah. Back when dark skin brothers
when he was in. Right. If he's one of those brothers, he can get away with things. Pull that up. A regular Joe couldn't get away with.
Right.
She'll miss things and be blind to things that she would readily pick up on somebody else.
And finances, because remember, Nabal had bread.
Right.
There we go right here.
This dude right here.
This is what we see at the workplace.
Right.
If the dude on the right that look crazy and fat and all of that, if he flirt, sexual harassment, taking him to HR. You sexually harassing me.
That brother's in the red.
He in the red, right? He's a lord back, everything. But if he come at the job flirting, that's sexual harassment. Right. But that brother on the left,
in the green,
right?
Lean machine, whatever.
He can
that's
say
flirting.
He can say all kind of
crazy. He can say out of the window stuff, all type of sexual in your windows, and she won't say nothing.
Right.
We see it all the time at the job.
She'll accept that. Right.
We see it all the time.
And she'll use his physical appearance to be what she validates his morality or his stature as a man. She'll use that to validate those things.
Like in the garden, like when you read Ezekiel 28, he said, "You are the anointed cherub that was beautiful in the garden." That's what Eve saw.
Right.
That was the damn devil, though.
Right.
That's
right.
So you was beautiful. So you was anointed with all the stones and everything. But he was the devil the whole time. She didn't see it.
He was devilish.
She didn't see it.
But remember, in 2 Corinthians, it said he transformed himself into an angel, which we're going to touch on that because that is an attribute of a brother that's in the gospel, and he be married. He's married with a sister, so forth and so on. He's transformed himself into an angel of light. He has the same Bible. He has a purple shirt.
Right.
He has the understanding. He's transformed into an angel of light. But deep down inside, he is the damn devil.
Right. It said in that chapter, he transformed himself into the apostles. That's exactly what it say.
He has a form of godliness.
Right. That all of that. We're gonna get all of that. We have to dig into all of that because we want to understand where they're coming from, but we also have to let them know you're not accountable.
Right.
Accountability has to be taken. Abigail just didn't get in the ball, even though she had great attributes.
Right. She missed some things.
Either she missed some things, or she was he had bread.
Right.
He had money. You tend to overlook stuff. So let's look at the spirit of Nabal. Give 1 Samuel.
Sir. 1 Samuel chapter 25, verse 1. And Samuel died, and all the Israelites were gathered together and lamented him, and buried him in his house at Ramah. And David arose and went down to the wilderness of Paran. And there was a man in Maon whose possessions were in Carmel, and the man was very great.
And he was what?
Very great.
So he had substance. Go ahead.
And he had 3,000 sheep and 1,000 goats, and he was shearing his sheep in Carmel. Now the name of the man was Nabal.
So the first thing we could say is Nabal had money. He had money. He had money.
Money, money. That song came on the other day. I like that.
Nabal, I gotta write that down. I didn't have that written down. Nabal had bread.
That's what the sisters like.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sister talking about, you want to take me out for lunch? I need at least $100. I'm talking great. That's how these
I
women
need
are.
$100
For lunch. This woman crazy today.
So
Damn.
he had bread. Now, read on.
And the name of his wife, Abigail. And she was a woman of good understanding and of a beautiful countenance.
So that goes into, hey, she looked good. Then 9 times out of 10, this brother got bread. He gonna have him something nice on the side. She's gonna look good. We see that in the truth. You know, you tend to commend a man for his beauty or a sister for her beauty.
Right.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So she wasn't a lard back sister?
No. She passed the ladies in waiting program.
Damn, because you got the sisters that's big, want muscular brothers and attractive brothers. No,
Right.
no.
Michael Jai White.
No, sis, you got to lose weight.
Nah, sis. No. Go ahead. Read on.
But the man was churlish and evil in his doings.
So look that up. So this sister had understanding. She was beautiful, but her husband was wicked as hell. So churlish, look that up.
Churlish. Definition 1. Of resembling or characteristic of a churl, marked by a lack of civility or graciousness. Surly.
Verse, get 3.
Difficult to work with or deal with.
So he's one of them brothers that you just cannot. He
Can't
always
deal.
he
Right.
always
Can't deal.
you can't deal.
Can't deal with that brother.
Can't say nothing to this dude.
You can't deal with him. Why? He's wealthy. You can't tell him nothing.
Very good point. A lot of brothers that got
tends
money.
that tends to come with that.
Brothers got money. A good job. You can't tell him nothing.
Right.
You can't
Right.
tell him nothing.
You'll talk to him, and he don't even look in your direction. He looking around like, yeah, like he'll do that.
Thou speakest to me.
Yeah.
That's what it says in Sirach. It talks about the anger rising with some spirits who deal with their riches. As his riches are, so is his wrath and so forth.
Damn.
Yeah. You're right. So basically, to sum him up, he's rude, disrespectful. You can't deal with him, right? So with Nabal, I put some notes. Poor leadership, prideful, right? So how do you build peace with somebody that's chaotic? That's probably what the Abigailite sisters are thinking. Well, how do I deal with this brother? He's difficult to deal. He's difficult to deal with. That's what some of them would say about that. He's just difficult to deal with. You know, he's this and that. And then most sisters, they'd be like, oh, 1 Peter 3, sis, and win him over. And they'll just use it as this cliche, but not really deal into the strategic aspect of what 1 Peter 3 is talking about when it comes to how to deal with a man that's not moving right. It says that he's not in the word, meaning he got the devil on him. Right? He's not in the word. Get 25. Let's get the point. Verse 25.
Verse 25. Let not, my Lord, I pray thee, regard this man of Belial, even Nabal, for as his name is, so is he. Nabal is his name.
You know the thing that came to mind when I was going through this is she knew how he was.
Yeah.
Right.
Proving.
Right.
She knew how he was. Meaning the signs were there. Meaning a lot of sisters know how their husbands are. You know how he is.
Right.
Or when you was proving him, you knew how he was. But you chose to ignore the signs. But now, go ahead.
Or accept it, Cap.
Yeah.
Or they chose to accept that about him.
Because you felt I could change him, I could do this, I could do that. Go ahead.
He looked good.
He looked good.
He looked good. Hey, I can deal with that. I'm gonna deal with it. He got money. He got a nice place. I'm gonna accept this. Yeah.
I'm gonna accept this nigga.
I'm gonna give him the quiver.
Yeah.
That's what these women do. I'm gonna give it up because she'll say, well, he'll go. What sisters would do, they'll see the bad qualities, but then there might be some good qualities about Nabal. Meaning he might have something that I could deal with that.
Like, okay, he's financially stable.
Right. There we go. That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? So they could say, well, he's financially stable. That means that he handles his business.
Right.
All of that. But they would set aside the things that would disrupt
A household.
sanctity and peace in the house.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
So, what was we at?
Verse 25 again.
Verse 25.
25
from
again.
where we left off.
Yeah.
Nabal is his name, and folly is with him. But I, thine handmaid, saw not the young men of my lord, whom thou didst sin.
You know what? And this is one of the things that you'll find when you're having a situation where we're dealing with married couples, right? She told leadership.
Yeah.
Right.
David is leadership.
Right.
David is the king. She told leadership, hey, you know, his name is Folly.
right.
You know, because we might, and I liken it to this. We might see a brother, he might not be moving quite right. So we'll be like, hey, man, what the hell's going on with him? You know, so we'll talk amongst each other, such and such. And then you might ask your wife, hey, have you spoken to his wife? You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to see if the report from the wife matches up with what your
eyes are seeing.
What your eyes are seeing. But then the wife will be like, well, no. I talked to her. She don't say nothing, this and this and that. But then it's not lining up with the activity that you're seeing.
Right.
So, but she was able to say off the rip, like, hey, he's wicked.
Right.
You know, he
Right.
got this going on. He's not right. He's not right in the spirit.
That's what what's the name was supposed to do in the New Testament. The couple that lied to Peter.
Ananias and Sapphira, yeah.
Right. She was supposed to be like, you know what my husband is doing is wicked.
Right.
She didn't do that. She hid and played along with the evil. So what we're saying is we seeing sisters that's married to brothers know their husband is evil and will hide it.
Right.
Well, the reason why we got to have a caveat to it, and I think me and Officer E was talking about this earlier, the reason why you got to have a caveat to it is because then you'll have the sisters who tend to want to throw their husbands under the bus for every little thing.
Right.
Right? And then you get into a council and it's not like that.
Right.
I'm saying there's sisters who will hide the evil that their husbands are doing, knowing that it's destroying the house, and it's not to put them on, but it's like, hey, maybe you might want to tell your big sister y'all should get counsel. That way at least is brought to the attention, and it's not something when you're blindsided where brothers he does something just straight off the rock, and you'd be like, well, this is out of the blue.
Right.
There's a difference between covering sin and trying to bring mercy towards your husband,
Right.
who has some fault, you know.
Trying to support him.
Yeah,
Right.
you trying to keep the world from crashing on his head because of his mistake. That's different from niggas sinning and you're in league with it, covering it up. Those two things are not the same.
Matter of
Very good
fact,
point.
that goes into what we was talking about earlier in Malachi 2. Get that?
Yes, sir.
Malachi 2. Because it goes into Ananias and Sapphira. But before we do that, get the video ignoring the signs. Because that's what we're talking about right now. We're introducing the fact that Abigail saw signs in Nabal. But because of certain things, they would be ignored because there were benefits. Even though she had good understanding, even though she had a beautiful countenance, she knew the type of man that he was. And Nabal also, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let's look at this.
He was not honest about a couple things. Gave him a second chance.
So stop. From the get-go, she says, well, he wasn't honest about a couple of things.
From the get-go.
From the get-go. So that's warning sign number one. From the get-go, he's not honest about a couple of things. All right, go back a little bit and then play.
I really love this man. He was not honest about a couple things. Gave him a second chance. He lied again.
We talking infidelity?
No. He lied about being out with friends of the opposite sex. And
That's infidelity.
You got to make sense.
don't gotta
First,
just be
first you
sex to
said
be
you don't let
infidelity.
niggas circle back, and that sounds like he circled back.
See it? So
How do
stop. What did she just do?
Right.
She justified.
She for whatever reason Well, she said because she loved him, she accepted the behavior.
But what did she love?
His probably you're right. His
Her,
provisions.
her first stance was that that he lied, and then she said, "I don't let brothers circle back."
Right.
And then they called her out and said, "Yo, you
did. You let him circle back.
You did.
You let him spin the block.
He spent the block."
You know, what's special about that Abigail wisdom is that that's not the same. This and Abigail, see, sister like that, she tried to say, "Oh, I'm like Abigail." Not really. Even she tried to keep him from being killed. So there was a mercy in that. She wasn't trying to say, "Hey, come pack this dude up." She said, "No, he's foolish. Try to do something work, you know."
But that's heavy what you're bringing out, because what you'll see is you'll have a sister and her husband is out the spirit. She was a tower. Get that in Sirach. This is actually what Abigail was to her husband. Sirach, I think it's 26. She was a tower unto death. I think it's 26. Say something, Liam. Let me find it.
Yeah, Nabal. So we got to deal with brothers with the spirit of Nabal, and Nabal, and he's a Nabal ass nigga. That's it. No more BA, and he's an NA, and he's a Nabal. He's just a damn Nabal. He's just out of order. But like you were saying, there's a lot of sisters who always want to throw their husband under the bus, so to speak. That's different.
Right.
Like every time there's a counsel, you mention everything he does bad.
Right.
I think you had to tell somebody, hey,
Right.
write something good about the brother. That's not Abigail.
Right.
You got the spirit of Vashti. That's some I don't know. It's something else. But it's always sisters that always bring up every bad thing he does. Don't do that, sisters. Look for the good. Then when we find out that on your side, you evil as hell, right? We'll find out, like, but yeah, Cap.
So, hey, all praises for that, officer. Read it. 26 and 22.
Sirach, chapter 26, verse 22.
Because you made the point that she went to defend her husband so he wouldn't get put to death. Well, they all would have got put to death. So, read this.
"And harlot shall be accounted as spittle. But a married woman is a tower against death to her husband."
You see that? She is a defense against death unto her husband, which that actually was what Abigail was when it came to Nabal.
Right.
The Lord brought forth judgment.
Right.
But in terms of that immediate, she was a tower. She was a defense. A tower meaning a defense, meaning you see certain things that might not be right, and you have the wisdom in how to deal. You're praying for your Lord. You're putting things in a place to aid him back to spiritual health.
Right.
Right? You're not giving him cyanide in his tea.
Oh my God.
I'm saying in the spirit. I'm saying in his Leo, like, what the hell?
Hey, you're giving these people ideas, man.
I mean, hey, I came in an era where you had Snapped.
Damn.
Lord.
Oprah, you had to. Yeah, you didn't. I didn't drink nothing from nobody.
And
I
she
was
put
like,
small pieces of glass in the spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This
Can't
guy.
mess with this. Hey, that's some Benjamite stuff right there.
Go ahead.
You got 26 for later on?
No, go ahead.
Can we get verse 26 as well?
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse Sirach chapter 26, verse 26. Because there might be real issues, and there are going to be real issues. Are you perfect like Jesus Christ? No. Is the sister perfect like Jesus Christ all the way right now in this captivity? No. So the scriptures say we're going to have troubles in the flesh. Let's minimize them through application, but this sister is doing what now? Read that.
Sirach 26, verse 26. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all.
If there's really big problems, you can still honor him and still bring those things forward and say, we need a resolution to this. We have to counsel on these things. But what? Read on.
But she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all.
Sisters think that they could put the worst name or worst light or throw under the bus their husband without that also smearing them.
Right.
The scriptures say, rejoice not when your enemy falleth. How much more so should you apply that when this enemy that you want to fall is your permanent leader?
So if you're making your husband look bad, you look bad.
Right. The Bible says, and they twain shall be one flesh. Sisters don't understand that. They still think they separated. They still are in the independent American black woman spirit.
So she's not moving in the Abigailite spirit.
No, that's Vashti.
Right.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Yes, sir.
I was just making sure. Because if your husband's Nabal, you got to be Abigail, right?
Right.
That's what they're saying. That's what you're saying
Implication,
when you imply that. What you got, Liam?
No, she's just Vashti. I just Vashti. That's it. Vashti. Remember,
how
Vashti was disrespectful.
Vashti was disrespectful.
Right.
How much did we have left on that video? Just go over a minute. Just go a little bit more.
How do you know if they've truly changed?
You
You're
see
my
that?
beautiful wife.
Stop. So she saw the red signs, right? She saw the red flags, excuse me. But her goal was to try to change him. He's a liar. She's seen these things, but her goal was to try to change him. Go ahead, play on.
Back.
How do you know if they've truly changed?
My beautiful wife is sitting right up here. To be able to get to her, I did a year of celibacy. It wasn't by choice. I often say people learn one of two ways, inspiration or desperation. I was desperate. Kidney failure, blind in my left eye. God had to sit me down to that degree for me to have a chance at being able to recalibrate my sexual energy. The thing that takes out most men, especially black men, is our lack of sexual mastery. We see it every day with some new celebrity man that's going through the bullshit because he couldn't keep his shit in his pants.
Right.
So a man could have the intention, he could have the desire to want to be able to get you back. But I was in that space. I was on disability. It still took me 3 years to be in God's face, meditation, 4 or 5 hours a day, in desperate urgency to get my life right, not for the end result of a wife, to get my shit in order with God first.
You see that? To get himself in order with God first, not for the wife's sake and all of that, but to get himself together with God. And he says something about being sickly. Now, there was something that I seen in a video. I want to pull this out. Get wife is the biggest. Y'all see that? So I want you to play that before I move into the second part with Nabal. Go ahead, Liam.
Can I pull the script?
Yeah.
Because based on what this guy said, the brother that said he had to be celibate. Go to 1 Thessalonians 4 and verse 3 and 4. Yes, I'm going to break it down quick. 1 Thessalonians 4, verse 3.
1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 3. For this is the will of God, even your sanctification.
The word sanctification means clean. Go ahead. To be made clean. Read on.
That ye should abstain from fornication.
That's what the brother was saying. He had to be celibate. He had to abstain from fornication. That's something that if a sister is proven, she should ask that brother, are you a sex addict? Are you pornography? Whatever demon lasciviousness you have, that has to come up in the proving stage. Because he will cheat on you.
Right.
He's going to fornicate.
Because you won't know how he handles stress. What if his the way he handles stress or to escape is to go out and deal with other women,
Right.
to commit infidelity, because you haven't really examined how he handles certain things. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, because what we've noticed with brothers and sisters that's proving or courting one another, they're not asking the right questions, and they're not seeking the senior leadership for counsel. Yeah. You got to ask that question about fornication. That's one of the biggest things black men in America struggle with is fornication.
Right. And to your point real quick, or she'll see the evidence of his sexual immorality, right, in his dealing with her, but she won't say nothing. She'll keep that under wraps because either she got a sexual demon on her too.
Yeah.
Right?
Because we tell brothers, hey, don't do phone sex,
right?
Video sex. What's the other one? Sexting. Don't send nudes. All that's fornication.
Right. So some brothers are proving sisters, and they dealing with them, speaking them in that way, saying little slick things, and she understand what he's saying, right? But she'll hide that or don't bring that out.
There was a video. I can't remember the video, but there was a video that they had where it showed like the brother would have the music on.
Yes.
I think it was Deacon Abigail.
Yeah, I think it was Deacon Abigail.
Can y'all find that? I think Deacon Abigail had that in his class, where they had the brother call the sister. Then he had the music in the
He
background.
got the Jodeci playing.
Oh, that's wicked as hell.
Hey,
That's a setup. That's a setup right there.
But that's the point. That's the whole point that I think that
Yes,
officer's
what I'm-
making.
Yeah, right.
Is if these things are happening in the proving process, and your proving process in a way like because you don't expose it, then you're just as sexually enticed as he is.
Right.
He didn't take you out of your element.
Right.
You just went along with what you would have went along with if you wasn't in the truth.
Right.
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 Because we asked brothers like, hey, bruh. I asked the brother one time, I said, brother, if you and the sister were alone right now, would y'all smash? Nah, officer, nah, I ain't like that. That brother smashed that girl. Oh, it's not funny, but I'm
But,
laughing.
yes.
But the point is, you got to know yourself.
Yeah.
You got to.
Right.
Can you read verse 4?
Verse 4.
Yeah.
That every one of you should know how to possess his vessel.
That's the celibacy right there. That's
right.
heavy. We got to learn how to possess our body.
That's heavy that he went into that because you got to have those seasons, and particularly once you come in, the season is on.
Right.
You know, you got to get to understand the Lord. The Lord got to deal with you, and then he'll present you the gift, the offering of a good wife when the time is right.
Yeah, but you got to put away youthful. The scripture says, put away you got to put away youthful lust. You got to put that away, and you got to be able, like the scripture said, you got to be able to control your vessel, control your rod, man.
Yeah, that's it. That's the vessel.
But so one or two things that both the husband and wife must understand. Play that. Yep.
If you're married, your wife is your biggest obstacle in your life. If you're married, your wife is your biggest obstacle in your life.
You're a big obstacle. Explain that one.
Well, I feel like, at least for me, I see like what God's doing in your life, and I am the easiest person to stop it. You know, like I have the most influence, I have the most say, I have the most ability to manipulate, control, cause doubt, undermine you, cause division in our marriage. Like we're supposed to be one. Like I'm the easiest target for the enemy to try to get you off track.
What y'all got to say about that?
That's heavy.
She took
That's
it
Job's
biblical.
wife. That's Job's wife.
Right.
She took it Genesis. She said, what did she say?
I'm the easiest way for the devil to take you off track.
That's it. And that's what we read in the first few pages of the Bible.
Right.
How
So
can
the white woman brought that out.
She brought it out.
Damn. Sisters got to understand that Satan can enter into them easier than the brothers. They got to see
vessel.
that. They have to see weaker vessel. They have to believe that.
And it will come at the times when you'll find yourself, especially particularly men, as you go through certain things, you'll find yourself at your lowest, like Job. So, with that, the husband or the Nabal could probably feel unappreciated, right? Mm-hmm. And in that, it could move a man because he's thinking, my wife is Abigail.
Right.
She's understanding, she's beautiful, she's all these different things, but then the love that he's supposed to get, he feels unheard, dishonored. What else do I have? And emotionally neglected, right? Which causes bitterness after a while. Get Colossians.
Sir.
Y'all know we can hear y'all back there, right?
Damn. Because Captain Job, he had boils on him. And his wife was just looking at his ass like, yeah, Joe, look at you.
You know what?
That's
We
evil
got to
as hell.
get that.
That's evil. I just thought about Job's wife.
Based upon what she said, it has to be understood that what she said is they can be the biggest obstacle,
Right.
if they're not moving in the right spirit. Go ahead.
No, I was
officer.
gonna say or source of inspiration.
Or source of inspiration. They can be that. Y'all got the one with D? Okay. All right. So let's get that with Job.
Job chapter
1. We want to get where Satan said he cursed thee and die.
Read Job 2 and 5.
Yes, sir. Job chapter 2, verse 5. But put forth thine hand now, and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face.
That's what Satan told the Lord. He gonna curse you. Job gonna curse you. He gonna give up. He gonna lead his truth. He's telling the Lord that.
That's heavy.
But did y'all hear? Did y'all hear what he said?
Yes.
What he
That's
say?
heavy.
What he say?
He said, "He will curse thee to thy face."
Okay, you didn't get it. Read it again.
Oh, bone and flesh.
Who's
Flesh
his bone and flesh?
Wife.
Wife.
His
Right.
wife.
Yes, sir.
Read it
Right.
again.
But put forth thine hand now, and touch his bone and his flesh.
Do something that's going to touch the emotions of the wife. Yes, it's going to touch his bone and his flesh, but his wife is his bone and his flesh.
Right.
So Satan is going to do something to maneuver her to get him. Read it again.
But put forth thine hand now, and touch his bone and his flesh. And he will curse thee to thy face.
So who came to give Job the orders to curse?
The wife.
The bone and the flesh.
Right. Damn.
Read verse 7.
Verse 7.
A lot of
That was deep. No, that was deep.
Stay with us. Go
That's
ahead.
Captain
Yes,
Eli deep, right, brother? Going
It's
His brother here.
ha! Like,
It's heavy. Yeah.
His brother here.
Shazam! Verse 7.
Verse 7. So went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord, and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown.
Damn. Boils on his foot and on his head. Oh, damn. That hurt.
Can't walk right. Can't
Nah.
do nothing.
Keep reading.
And he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal. And he sat down among the ashes.
So he going through it. You know when you hurt, you be out of it. He on medical. That's your team. He on medical.
Yeah, he on
medical
medical
right now. He out of it. That's it.
Go ahead.
Read verse 9.
Verse 9. Then said his wife unto him.
This is how important it is. What happened to him had nothing to do with her.
Right.
This is his, like you said, he's got physical ailments. This is him. He ain't messing with her. He got his little pot shirt. He's scraping his boils. He's trying to get himself right.
right. It's heavy.
Go ahead.
Verse 9.
Then said his wife unto him, Dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse God and die.
Shazam! Go ahead, Cat.
I'm still chewing on it.
No, that's
Read
heavy.
it again.
That's heavy.
Yes, sir. But excuse me. Then said his wife unto him.
So he has these ailments going on. Outside of her having to see him deal with this, of course, she lost her kids and all that. But he has the boils. He has all of this stuff on him. Now, she comes to him. She's his bone and flesh, right? That's what Adam said.
Bone of my bone.
Go ahead.
Dost thou still retain thine integrity?
You're still gonna honor the Lord? You still think that you're righteous after what Satan is doing to you? Go ahead.
Curse God and die.
That's how you know Satan touched her. Satan touched her. Satan
with her
touched
emotions.
He touched her bone.
Right.
His bone and his flesh was her. He
Right.
touched her. She came to tell him, "Why don't you just curse God and die?"
Right.
That was Satan that put that order in her. So you'll have the brother in a situation to where he's in an environment where he's vulnerable.
Right.
And so now he's underappreciated because remember, before that, Job was like Nabal in essence of finances, things like that. Substance.
Right.
You know, he's like Nabal. He had great substance. So the only thing that would differ is that Job was righteous and Nabal was not.
Right.
But in terms of the wife, how the hell did Job get that wife, but Nabal gets this
Abigail.
wife?
Right.
Nabal get Abigail.
Satan straight jumped on her. Sisters got to fight, man. Y'all got to fight.
So what that will bring forth is after all that's done, now you have the husband is underappreciated. So let's get Colossians, and then I want to get this video.
She didn't win him over with conversation.
Yeah, no.
This woman, she beat him down with her words.
And that goes into how a wife can get destroyed identity. That I think that one would fit best in this portion. Yeah, go ahead.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And I actually think that's
now for you to
So
see what
stop.
the person.
It says your inadequacies destroy his identity. So kind of what they go into is the fact that as us as men, you tend to cover for the inadequacies that you may see in your wife. You're that covering.
Right.
And then you give so much to them that the depletion that they see in you, they start to look down on you because there's things that vulnerabilities that they might see, right? So go ahead, play.
For 5 years that's showing you that would be an issue.
And I'm not saying, and once again, we don't go into it this way. Okay, we go into it, all right.
Madly in love.
No, it's not even madly in love. We identify, okay, she has traumas. We have conversations, you know, God willing, our conversations are about more than sex, right? And we speak about your childhood. We speak about your upbringing.
You see that? So what he's saying is, you know, if they were proven, they're not just talking about sex. He says they're talking about childhood. They're talking about different things to probably for him to get an understanding of what trauma that she's been, what I'm going to have to deal with.
Right.
Go ahead, Olaike.
That's why it's important to understand what Paul meant in 1 Corinthians 7 when he said, if you're burning, then get a wife. Because brothers would misprioritize and say, well, that's the reason I want one. Let me put sex at the very top of the list and only focus on that. But that's not what he was talking about in that scripture.
What was he talking about?
He was talking about, okay, it's good to pursue family, nation building, but you have to have yourself in order and you have to not prioritize lust. Because if brothers be watching porn in the marriage, then it leads to adultery and stuff like that. You have to conquer lust before you go looking for a wife. Because if you're pursuing a wife because of lust, you're going to end up prioritizing how well can she satisfy my lust, and that's the thing that I'm going to focus on the most. That's not what he was going into.
Oh, I mean, and also what comes to mind is, like I said, it's better to marry than to burn, meaning, you're going to burn in your lust and you're going to burn in hell because you're going to be a fornicator.
Right.
You're going to be fornicating, so it's better for you to marry than for your ass to burn.
Yes.
Because you're going to be committing fornication, and then eventually the Lord's going to destroy you. So it's better to get married.
Yes, sir.
But like you said, that doesn't absolve that demon. You know, you have brothers that's married and getting doonies, you know, getting doonified, and still is unsatisfied with that.
Right.
There was a clip I saw where actually I don't know if I put that clip in there, but let's finish this and then let me find that clip. Play that.
Doonified.
Let me see.
That's
Let me
the
see.
new word.
Let me see what y'all
Doonified.
think about this. Let me find that other clip.
Speak about whether you had one parent, both parents. So to a degree, I get an understanding. Oh, okay, this is where it's coming from. I put in a year, I put in 2 years, I put in 3 years, I put in 4 years, and it's still there, right? And you have to understand that what that also comes with, it comes with the man not being acknowledged. It comes with the man, his efforts not being appreciated because you think that he's the guy that broke your heart. It's draining and it's exhausting. And then what begins to happen is the man begins to question
resentment.
It's not, and sometimes it's not even resentment. But what happens is you won't allow him to lead. Now, you're beginning to make him question his own competency. Am I even worth leading? Now it starts to affect him. And sometimes he leaves, not because he wants to, but because if he doesn't, you're going to destroy him.
Yeah, your inadequacies affect his identity.
Yes.
So
because he sees himself through your eyes. If my woman
So
sees me as nothing,
what do
then how can I
y'all
be-
get from what they're saying?
He's coming from a place of good understanding in terms of making sure that the foundation of them getting to know each other is beyond just the sexual. And he's going into the childhood. He's going into the traumas. He's going into the, okay, what is the psychological response that she's meeting me with based off of the men she's been with, stuff she hasn't healed from, all of that type of stuff. This brother got some understanding.
I mean, like,
the scripture says, if thou wast to get a friend, prove him first. That's what you gotta prove these people correctly. Like the understanding we have of marriage now versus 10 years ago, 15 years ago. We can fix the world with this thing. We can fix with this Bible. We can fix the world.
That's
and
right.
what he bringing out is what we've been saying for years now. You
Yeah.
know. So go ahead, Cap.
So not like you mentioned with the dealing with the lust, right? And basically you're saying the marriage doesn't change the fact that whether if it's that fornication, that sexual demon from a husband, the marriage it's not going to change that.
Yes, sir.
So in that, now we got to look at, okay, if the marriage doesn't change that, let's look at a scenario where it did not change how that was in the marriage. So play this. I want y'all to play it. I just posted it.
Me and him had a.
Can we put it on the screen first? Thank you.
Me and him had a agree.
So this husband has a pornography issue. And to sum it up, she's basically saying that they had an agreement that he wouldn't do that. So let's watch it.
Him had an agreement that he will of our sex life, where I agree it's not the best. So we sat down, had a conversation about that, and he agreed that he would stop watching porn. And we was agreement. Like I would go and buy things, nice stuff, and like spice it up, some toys and things like that. So we was getting intimate, and I thought, I was like, okay, I felt really good about that night. He stepped out to go to the bathroom, and I was checking in on him, and he was watching porn.
The same night.
I was so upset that I said we agreed.
Did y'all hear her?
Yeah.
Did y'all hear her?
That was the same night.
So she said she gave him the doonies.
He got physical doonies, but he really wanted internet doonies.
Damn.
That's why what you were saying was heavy, because having a woman or not is not going to cure whether or not you trying to watch porn. You trying to watch porn is dealing with fornication.
Right.
That's a completely different spirit. It has nothing to do with whether or not you have a wife. Because like this brother, he does have one, but he didn't conquer that spirit, so he's still trying to deal with it. He just got some doonies.
Right.
And he closed the door back. She walked to the bathroom. He pulled some up on his phone. You gotta conquer lust. When you're single, you gotta still continue to keep the lust up off you, whether or not you have a woman.
So he they did it. 1 Corinthians, right? That happened. And then he goes in the bathroom and he's still watching porn.
Right.
So play on. Watch what the judge says.
Okay, I felt really good about that night. He stepped out to go to the bathroom, and I was checking in on him, and he was watching porn. And I was so upset that I said we agreed. And this is like after we had sex. Like I felt that I was never like good enough for him. Like
You see that? That's a heavy. What does it do to your wife's spirit when you're dealing like that? Because look what it did, especially the way that they're wired to think like, men might say, well, it's just a video. I'm not emotionally involved. They don't see it that way. You done damaged her spirit dealing with porn and fornication, because just look, that's a real life example. Look at what it did to her spirit. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm about to be blunt. Why are you married? That doesn't seem like a match. It doesn't seem like a match. Why are you married?
I still love him.
So the judge hit her with the question.
Yeah, that ain't what it is.
Why y'all even together?
Right.
Y'all not even y'all not. And so sometimes that's what you're saying. Well, like with the proof. Okay, so y'all not a match. If you're looking at things from the spiritual glass, and you're doing I think Captain Galai had the spiritual maintenance checklist, and you going through the checklist and you saying, okay, this person does not line up, or maybe because now you are emotionally invested, you might want to deal with your fathers and your spiritual mothers to kind of peek in to see if everything is still going the way it should go, and nobody's veering off because you're tying emotion into it.
Yes, sir.
Right, because the judge, because the judge, in a way, she's alluding for her to divorce him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really try to fix the problem, but to get rid of them.
They're married now.
Right,
they
because
married.
they're married.
Because she sees that it's something else while she's with that guy.
Yeah, you know, it's probably more to the story. That's like a small clip.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's probably definitely more to the story that's not being filled in. But that's probably like the hump that broke the camel's back. Like, yo, okay, y'all not even a match. Why are y'all together?
Yeah, and the sister, I commend the sister because she actually did try to meet the brother's sex drive where it was at. Unfortunately for her, that damaged her. His sex drive was based off of the concupiscence that he was continuing to deal with, that he wasn't putting it away. So she did try to meet him and try to deal with him and try to give due benevolence according to his appetite.
Yeah.
But his appetite was blown completely out of proportion because of the lust he dealing with.
But this is why we gotta teach these women and brothers to prove people before you open your legs.
Right.
You gotta ask, hey, you watch porn, you know, and then you gotta ask. You may have to ask, hey, what type of crap you watching? Because depending on what he was looking at in the bathroom, it might have been on some next level.
Right.
Because some of them couples in the world, they'll watch it together.
Right.
They demons in the world.
Right.
But some people watch some stuff.
Got the other person like, hey, you know, I
Hey,
watch porn, but I don't watch that
and
kind of porn.
This is crazy, right?
But
right.
and that brings forth like the war of where infidelity comes in. Right? Because you might have the sister that's giving you the things that you need on the physical level. She's I won't say pleased to dwell because she's keeping the commandment. She's not giving you a hard time, and you're getting the physical needs, but you're still not satisfied. Okay.
Infidelity.
Yeah, y'all want us to read that? Okay. All right, go ahead, read it.
Infidelity.
He don't know what that word means, so he had to look it up.
No.
He wanted us to read it.
Yeah, he put it up there.
That's a young man right there. He don't know what infidelity means. He think it's a video game.
He put it up there. I was like, oh, okay.
Go ahead, read that.
Infidelity. Definition 1A. The act or fact of having a romantic or sexual relationship with someone other than one's spouse or partner.
So adultery.
Adultery.
That's adultery. And that can tend to happen from the Nabal side more easily because there could be attributes of Abigail in the sister where she's moving in a certain space in wisdom, but this dude, I got to go to that. I almost was going to skip it. These particular men can tend to be very pious, right?
Yes.
They're find the scripture, righteous over much. Yes, sir. And so what you'll find is that form of godliness, because they're not dealing with the things that they're supposed to be dealing with internally, they tend to outsource different things that others that you can easily see on somebody like, oh, this brother's fat, he's in the red, or this brother's this, and you see that brother's spirit, and it's easy to poke at something that's visible, but the invisible in you, it can't really be seen. So you're very pious or righteous over much, unmerciful when it comes to others, but yet you're holding things in that the wife's not bringing forth and that you're not bringing forth.
So he's physically in the red, but you in the spirit in the damn red.
Spiritually, you in the red. Right. Spiritually, you in the red.
You getting on him.
Go ahead, read.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 16.
Hold on, let me get it go ahead.
Be not righteous over much.
Ecclesiastes what?
7 verse 16.
Okay, go ahead.
Be not righteous over much.
Start at 15.
Verse 15. All things have I seen in the days of my vanity. There is a just man that perisheth in his righteousness. And there is a wicked man that prolongeth his life in his wickedness.
And we'll tend to see that. You'll see a just man and it's, damn, he died early. But then you have a brother that's wicked as hell. You ever seen one of them old ladies with her throat sound like she got a bag of charcoal in there?
Right, she got a whole hole in her throat.
Because she smoked since she was 12.
Yeah. She talked like this. Hello. Hello. Yeah.
And
she sound like Marge Simpson.
And her skin, just looked like a rolled up snake. And she'd be like 42, but she looked like she's 78.
Yeah.
But the Lord said, but they'll live to damn be like 80 something years old.
Right. Smoke. Right.
And smoke the whole smoke the chimney the whole way up to their deathbed.
Damn.
Read on.
Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise.
That tends to happen to the pious brother, the brother that he has he'll take things to where he'll look at others on the outskirts, but then there's things that might need to be fixed at home, and then you're committing infidelity. You're like, well, what the hell? You're just talking about the brother being fat.
Got a beam in your eye.
Right.
That goes into what was it? Matthew 23. You become a hypocrite.
Matthew chapter 23.
And that ties us back into what we originally was talking about, also like him, with the covering of the garment, the covering of the sin in the house, both from the wife and the husband, just like Ananias and Sapphira.
Yes, sir. Matthew chapter 23, verse
26. Start at 26.
Verse 26. Thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is within the cup and the platter.
So cleanse what's inside of you in the cup. Go ahead.
And platter.
And the platter. Go ahead.
That the outside of them may be clean also.
So that everything can be clean. You appear righteous, but then inside of you is what's he said, an open sepulcher.
Right.
Go ahead, read on.
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto whited sepulchres.
You are like a mausoleum. It's clean. You got the picture of the dead person on there. It's spectacular. Go ahead.
Which indeed appear beautiful outward.
So outwardly, this brother has the fringes. This brother got the purple shirt. This brother is
in the green.
He's in the green. He is Shalom, Most High in Christ. Bless you, leadership.
Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Barakatha. Come Yashala.
All of those things. He's all of those things. Go ahead.
But are within full of dead men's bones.
But not right. You're not. So you're a hypocrite.
Right.
You're a hypocrite. But what happens is that goes back to the statement that you was making earlier when it comes to the covering. So the wife sees some of these things, and we talked about it. There's a difference between trying to throw your husband under the bus, and there's a difference between if there's issues because you have a Nabalathite and you want to bring forth a resolution, right? So you tend to cover the garment of the house with the lies. So get that in was it Malachi 2?
Yes, sir. Malachi chapter 2, verse 16. For the Lord, the God of Israel, saith that he hateth putting away. For one covereth violence with his garment.
This violence is the things that go on, the hidden sins that go on, that the husband and wife tend to cover for one another in the marriage. The garment is the sin. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord of hosts. Therefore, take heed to your spirit, that ye deal not treacherously.
Because a lot of times you would think you're dealing treacherously with the brothers and sisters in the congregation. That's to an extent, but no, you're dealing treacherously with each other and the Lord. It really, we get the backlash of it because if one of us is in sin, it could affect all of us. Right. But ultimately, it's disingenuous on both of your behalves because you're not doing each other a service. Go ahead, Liam.
No, I was just meditating because even the sister that's going through problems in her household, she'll have her husband's, she'll be, let's say she's married to a ranking man and so forth. And she'll talk to other sisters as if things are good, asking sisters, how's your household doing? Meanwhile, your husband is a monster. Like he's
Hey, you want to know why that is sometimes? The sister doesn't want to bring out the issues with the husband because she's rank thirsty. She don't want the husband to lose his rank.
Damn, you bringing out something.
She don't want to bring that. She don't want to bring any eyes to what's going on because she know leadership gonna judge the matter. That may cause her husband to. Because I'm saying some of these sisters think they got rank. Some of these
Bring it
sisters
out.
think that they got ranked through their husband.
And you got targets on your head,
Right.
brother. I'm telling you.
That's what it is.
Pow, pow.
It looked like gold. It looked like 007 about to kill you. I'm telling you.
So they'll hide it. They won't say the Lord is doing this, that, and the third, because secretly she moving through him.
She covered in the
Yeah,
rank. She
it's-
covered in that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I agree. And conversely as well, on the other side of that, when brothers try to hide, can I pull one real quick?
Yeah. What you mean?
Deuteronomy, I think it's 22 verse 30.
We do.
Coming right back. Brothers also have an easier time or hiding what is within the house, because nobody, leadership is not gonna, bang on the door and say, let me walk in, let me see everything on. You have to bring forward the problems that you have, and you should have enough humility to say, okay, we had fathers, we had elders when we got married. Let's continue to have leadership. Let's continue to have counsel in the problems that we have, so that I, as the husband, can bring them forward. Because my wife might not be able to go straight to the leadership table and say, you better, my husband better come up here. And it might not go like that. You should have enough humility to say, I need to get counsel. I need to talk to my elders. See what I'm saying? Or read that real quick.
What you want?
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 30.
You sure?
Yes.
Verse 30. Okay. A man shall not take his father's wife, nor discover his father's skirt.
So the wife of your father is called your father's skirt. So you're just like if you were to consider a coat or a mantle, who's under your coat? Who's under your mantle?
Mm-hmm.
It would be those in your household. Your wife being the first one of those, then your children. So going back to the Malachi, you have brothers who say, well, it's my wife. These are my problems. Y'all stay away from it. Don't deal with me. And the brother says, with leadership, the same people that put the marriage together, they still are your elders and still your leadership that could bring you some counsel to get you resolved in these issues. But you want to cover those up because you're saying, well, y'all, no, stay away. I'll deal with this mine. And you don't get the help that you need.
No, but
it's not a
mine.
humility.
Right. Yeah, but
Right.
that particular brother that's doing that, when it's time for him to be inquisitive on other brothers, he is the detective of detectives.
Right.
Yo, he's Batman. Like this guy's Bruce Wayne. Like he can really dig into your life. But with him, it's a wall. It's smoke. Oh, Captain. Shazam!
I had to quench my thirst on that one. Nah, because when you see things like that, I think Bishop Nathaniel said it before, like spiritual vampire. You tend to realize that virtue could be sucked out of the wife. This is one of the things you see, because we're kind of describing Nabalathite, and you would see that the emotional prison that the wife would be in, because remember we did prison and we did that one, right?
Bound.
So this is what she would do. Get Lamentations 1 and 2. Lamentations 1 and 2. We're just gonna go through a little bit of that, and then we want to get First Peter's.
Yes, sir.
We're probably gonna have to do another one.
Yeah.
Lamentations 1 and 2.
Lamentations chapter 1 verse 2.
Check it out.
She weepeth sore in the night.
She does what?
She weepeth sore in the night.
Why is she weeping sore in the night? Because she's traumatized. Because she's stressed. Because she's going through all of these different things emotionally, but she can't voice it. She can't bring it forth, right? She has to suppress these things. Read it again.
She weepeth sore in the night.
So she's at night, she's up and she's crying. Go ahead.
And her tears are on her cheeks.
Uh-huh.
Among all her lovers, she hath none to comfort her.
So among all lovers, I'm just going to say, among all of the leadership wives or among all of her peers that she can speak to, nobody can comfort her because she's not sharing it.
Right. She's not bringing it forth.
She's not bringing it forth. Go ahead.
Because the brother may tell her, don't say nothing.
Right.
He may use manipulation tactics so she won't say nothing.
Absolutely. That was it on that. Get Proverbs 15 and 13. Proverbs 15 and 13. So then you have, a wounded sister, and you'll tend to see these things, and like we said, it swings both ways. 15 and 13, Proverbs.
Proverbs chapter 15, verse 13. A merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance.
A merry heart. So you can tell when people, you're like, okay, they in the spirit today. Go ahead.
But by sorrow of the heart The spirit is broken.
That's the one that's in the bed at night crying. That's the one that's sitting in the closet, weeping because she can't bring forth the things that could potentially aid their marriage because she's dealing with a Nabalithite.
She listening to Mary J. Blige at night. She always got them heartbreak on them. Yeah. She got them songs playing. That music play a part in that damn thing.
So that sister could be in emotional captivity. She could be suffering silently. And then other note that I had, her confidence could be destroyed. And all of those things happen, and they'll happen right up under the noses of the men, and they won't know anything because this brother outwardly, you would think this is soldier such and such or officer such and such, and hey, this brother's doing the work. Right. You don't hear no issues from the house. You don't see anything. Right. So you have nothing to go on. So you have some women that are physically married but emotionally not present. And then now what happens is there becomes that back and forth, that tug of war, that war in the house between Nabal and the Abigail.
Right.
But in essence, when they don't bring it forth, what does Abigail become? She becomes the silent enabler.
Right. Exactly.
Right? Because she's failing to get the proper counsel when they come together. So of course we want Proverbs 11 and 14. Because she ignored the signs, right? There were signs that she could have saw, the anger, the churlishness, the like you brought out when it comes to sexual enticement, these things that could have been seen, the red flags, but were ignored because she put maybe beauty, the commitment of his beauty or his finances and all these things, maybe even his rank. She put those things above the qualities of what needed to be sought for in the proper mate, the proper husband.
Or the fairy tale of being married. Some sisters would choose.
They want the wedding.
They want the right. Exactly. Yes, sir.
Yeah, they want the wedding. But go ahead. I didn't mean to take your thought.
That's it.
Okay, go ahead. Proverbs 11:14.
Proverbs chapter 11 verse 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall.
Well, what?
Where no counsel is, the people fall.
So where no counsel is, that marriage will fall. Because if you got counsel to get proven, you got counsel through the proving process, somewhat. Some people don't. But then you get counsel about getting married, you get counsel about doing all this, but then you get married and you don't go to the counselors that married 25 years, married 10 years, married 8 years, married 5 years, to get the understanding of the trials and tribulations of what a husband and a wife are going to go through.
Right. Can I back you up on that one too?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
Holding this, Proverbs chapter 31, verse 23. Bishop has been bringing out so eloquently. That's the eloquent right there. That's Bishop. The understanding behind the avoidance of fathers dealing with the Exodus 22:16 spirit. The one that would want to not deal with the father, go around the father. And like you were saying, you might have dealt with them going up into the marriage, but once you get married, now all of a sudden you're above having fathers. The very people that walk the wife down the aisle to you to give you over an authority to them, you don't talk to them at all no more. Read that.
What you want?
Proverbs 31:23.
31, okay.
31.
Proverbs 31, verse 23. Her husband is known in the gates.
It don't say he was known in the gates. He dealt with leadership before he got married. Now he stopped dealing with leadership after you get married. There's no more counsel. In the multitude of counselors, there is safety. So you got the woman.
So he not in the gates no more.
No. He
hiding in the bedroom and all of that craziness.
He not in the gates. He in the back of the class.
He don't deal with leadership no more. That's right. I'll read that one more time.
Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land.
And notice now that this is a Proverbs 31 woman. So going into the Abigailite, or however you said it, Cal, that type of woman that's a Proverbs 31 woman, that's the type of husband that she should be seeking to. If you in ladies in waiting and you looking for who you should be looking for.
Ladies in waiting. Go ahead, sorry.
Yes, sir. You should be looking for what? Waiting and trying to find what? To prove a man who's dealing with leadership like that. And brothers, if you want a Proverbs 31 woman, don't stop dealing with leadership after you get the woman.
Right.
Talking about you don't need counsel no more.
Damn. So, Abigail, Nabal is he wicked as hell, right? Let me see if I have one more video on him. I did, because you could have, and I think we said something about the unappreciated husband. So I don't want to just leave that out there before we go straight to 1 Peter 3. Which one was this labeled? Unappreciated? Okay, play that.
Is a man who is willing to take care of you, the kids, and the household, but has no ambition worse than with.
When you say take care of,
Stop.
what do you mean?
Y'all got anything on that?
These women crazy,
They
as
crazy as
hell,
hell,
man.
man.
Damn.
I just wanted to make sure we heard this.
Bishop be telling these brothers, hey, y'all got to go get married in Africa.
Right.
Hey,
I understand why he
And
be
stay-
saying that.
And stay in Africa.
And
Don't
stay
come back
there.
to. Don't bring her back to America.
Cap, you got to go back to Madagascar.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Escape from America. Get out of there.
Hey, Madagascar, man.
Madagascar. No, but this is crazy. Damn. Like, you got sisters that will have kids by other men, and a brother will come around and deal, and she's still disrespectful.
Damn.
You heard what she said. Play it back.
Is a man who is willing to take care of you, the kids, and the household, but has no ambition worse than with.
When you say take care of, what do you mean?
I'm sorry, Cap.
Hey.
I'm sorry. He's willing. Listen to the wording. She didn't. Nobody's forcing him. He's willing to take care of the house and the kids.
Yeah.
And she says she says this man has no ambition. Yeah, these women crazy as hell. I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
Go ahead with the video.
Pays all the bills. He take care of the kids. He step in.
How he do that with no ambition?
Right.
No, he got
Thank
one.
you. How you do that without no ambition? It's insane. Go ahead. Come on.
I want more.
You know what?
And he's complacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the year when the job market is cooked, when the housing market is cooked, when people are walking away from their children, you got somebody at home that is paying your bills. He is taking care of you.
Hey, you see, she ain't
She don't wanna hear
listening
none of
to
that.
Nothing that they saying.
She don't want to hear none of that. She
ain't
just wanted to
listening.
be on camera, Cap.
No, those would be the sisters that'll come into a council, and they're trying to throw their husband under, because the one thing they're trying to throw their husband under the bus, and then we said, well, write down the good stuff that he does, and they ain't got nothing.
Right.
Well, write down the good stuff that you do, but you're sitting over here and saying this man is willing to take he's taking care of damn responsibility.
Right. That takes ambition.
But he doesn't have ambition.
We got to stop. We got to teach brothers, stop dealing with women like this.
Exactly.
Please.
The reason why brothers deal with women like, look, she's pretty face.
She's pretty. She look good.
Pretty. Now, we haven't got to the end. We got to. Well, how long we got?
We
on
cutting
this?
it off. I know. We got to be quiet.
No. That's the point of the video. Is because they have to see that sometimes the baller fights are made by women like them. You know, get that. A wicked woman is given to a portion of a wicked man.
Yes, sir.
I got another one for you, too.
Yeah. Bring it out. Come on, read it.
Sir. Sirach chapter 26, verse 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion.
Meaning, go ahead.
As a portion to a wicked man.
You know, because sometimes you could create that damn demon that you have.
Right.
Meaning that person does not have the spiritual embattlement to fight the demon that you got on you.
Mm-hmm.
So the Lord, you created that wicked person.
So they didn't come into the marriage like that.
They didn't come in, no.
But you created the damn
You
demon.
created that. Now the Lord said, yeah, that's your portion now. Because you ain't deal with her right. You committed infidelity, this and that. Now all of the things that come with those emotions, all of the demons that come with that, now you've let those trains in your house.
That's a heavy point. Because when she commits adultery, which she probably will, moving like how she thinking now, that brother, what's going to become of his spirit? He was willing to be that man.
He's gonna become a beast.
He's gonna be on the ball.
He gonna be a beast.
Right.
He gonna be a beast. He's gonna destroy the next couple of sisters that he gonna destroy them because he's like, yo, I took care of this one, and he might not. He might not. What I'm saying is that you could have spirits like that will create When I mean create, I mean now you conjured up that spirit in that person because you destroyed them. You killed whatever spirit they had. You quenched it.
And she may not just cheat on him. She may withhold the doonies. For him to cheat. Now it's a manipulation doonies tactic.
Yeah.
The quiver.
That's battle. That's war.
The quiver is closed. The quivers is dry like the Euphrates River. Now it's. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. I mean, hey.
Now that the Euphrates River is dry.
It's dried up.
So now everything is crazy.
Right.
Are you going there?
Can I get that? 2 Chronicles 22:3, what the captain was bringing out.
Yes, sir.
2 Chronicles 22 verse 3. But I've been reading this at camp on people. I like this thing right here.
You got to.
2 Chronicles chapter 22 verse 3.
Go ahead.
He also walked in the ways of the house of Ahab.
Now we know Ahab was a simp brother. Now read on.
For his mother was his counselor to do wickedly.
So a lot of these brothers got bad, evil counsel from their mother. That's why these boys are crazy like this. The scripture says the women gonna rule over these kids.
Right.
They are teaching these young boys how to be whoremongers and all of that. They're not teaching them to be married and so forth. Because the woman in Proverbs 31 taught him righteousness.
Right.
This woman in 2 Chronicles, Athaliah, that's her name, taught him how to be a damn liar. He all over the damn place. She taught him that. If you look at the black community, our fathers ain't really around.
Right.
So who's doing the teaching?
Who's teaching? Yes,
these mothers.
That's heavy on a Titus 2 level. Whatever type of man that raised up that brother, she might have, this is a hypothetical, could have put within him this type of understanding to follow behind a woman like this. Do for a woman like this. And he might jump in a relationship because he was taught from young incorrectly.
From his mother.
From his mother.
We got to start putting that. I know the fathers ain't around, so that's the blame is on us ultimately.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But we got to point out, you women y'all not mothers. Y'all just women with children.
You and then you bring forth monsters.
Right.
But then you have the women. How much? Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Your kids, and you are figuring out, should I leave him? Are you cool?
Tore her ass up.
Unfortunately, for a lot of men, there are so many women telling them you have to be more ambitious. And it's because they want the ambition to look like what they want it to look like. But his ambition is waking up every day and going to work. Waking up every day and showing up for my children.
Kitty be flaming
showing
him.
up for my home. Like, that's just as ambitious. You know how ambitious you have to be when you are going through depression? Your girl is telling you you need to do more, and then you don't feel like you're good enough, but she don't know the mental and emotional and spiritual battles that you have and how you still trying to show up for your home. That's ambition, baby. Take a moment. Read, I think it's 1 Timothy 5:8. Because what it talks about is a man who neglects his home is the same as a man who denies his faith. This man is taking care of his home. There is faith and grace in that. He is being provisional. He's still leading. So we have to acknowledge that, because if not, you're going to lose that. Like, that's a gem, baby.
I make my own money. I
Okay.
make more than him.
Damn.
Right?
And you said he pays all the bills?
Yeah.
And you make more money?
Yeah.
Hey, you can't make this stuff
Can't
up.
make this.
Yo.
You can't make this stuff up. I wanted to get to that part. I just wanted to make sure y'all heard it. So then now you'll have this sister. She would say she's an Abigailite.
Right.
Right? But
Vashti.
She what?
She's Vashti.
She's Vashti. So now let's delve into get the fences part, because this is gonna segue into we're gonna delve into 1 Peter's. I wanted to save at least 30 minutes, so we got 30 minutes. We're gonna delve into 1 Peter's 3.
Yes, sir.
You got something, E?
No, I was gonna ask you if you was gonna touch the benevolence and the spirit of stuff, but that's not.
Go ahead.
No, first we got to get that 1 Peter 3.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We got
Ain't
it's gonna be another one. We're gonna have to do this again.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna have to do this again. So why are we playing this? Because we want to look at the spirit. Because we saw in that last video, you had a man that took care of his house, and I was like in this video, I believe he was doing the same thing.
He was, yes.
But there was a lot of neglect on his side. That's what I like what Captain Yandem brought out in the last class that he did. there was a lot of neglect on his side to see the value that his wife was bringing to the table.
Right.
And he committed infidelity.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right? He committed infidelity. So let's listen to this. I would liken this to like Abraham and Sarah going back and forth. So go ahead, play.
You're not listening to me. I'm trying to explain it to you the best way I know how. It's not easy for me to admit that I've been standing in the same place for 18 years.
Well, I've been standing with you. I've been right here with you, Troy. I got a life, too. I gave 18 years of my life to stand in the same spot as you. Don't you think I ever wanted other things? Don't you think I had dreams and hopes? What about my life? What about me? Don't you think it ever crossed my mind to want to know other men that I wanted to lay up somewhere and forget about my responsibilities? That I wanted someone to make me laugh so I could feel good? You're not the only one who's got wants and needs, but I held on to you, Troy. I took all my feelings, my wants and needs and dreams, and I buried them inside you. I planted a seed and watched and prayed over. I planted myself inside you and waited to bloom. It didn't take me no 18 years to realize the soil was hard and rocky and it was never gonna bloom. But I held on to you, Troy. I held you tighter. You was my husband. I owed you. I gave everything I had to try and erase the doubt that you wasn't the finest man in the world, and wherever you was going, I was gonna be there with you because you was my husband.
You see that? Hey, that thing strike that. You all right, Liam? You ain't crying, are you?
Nah, I'm good.
You all right? Hey, that thing hit an emotional chord, man.
Did. Right. It did. That's
That hit an emotional chord because you have a sister here. I gotta say, when I seen this, that 1 Peter 3 was, she did her job.
Right. Right. Yes,
She
sir.
did her job. Let's go there. 1 Peter 3. So this brother was Nabal.
Yeah.
Denzel was Nabal in this movie, man.
Yeah.
Denzel was wow.
You don't step out on a woman like that.
But he didn't see the value
Value,
that
yeah.
she was bringing to the. He didn't see that.
1 Peter chapter 3, verse 1.
Let's listen to how she brought it out. Go ahead.
Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands.
She's bringing that out. She's saying, I'm still in subjection to you. I'm still in submission to you. You're my husband.
18 years.
18 years. I owed you. She's expressing that. Yeah, the devil tried to play with me. The devil wanted me. You didn't think I had things that I want? You didn't think these things was in my spirit to do something or look at another man? And
Cap, she said the same place you've been standing in 18 years that you got an issue with, that you you feel some kind of way about not moving on in life. You've been in this same spot for 18 years. She said, I stood in that same spot with you.
Damn.
I stood in that space of you not moving forward for 18 years. I stood in that same spot with you. Damn.
Go ahead.
Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may, without the word, be won by the conversation of the wives.
So that wife has to have a certain level of skill. Now we can get Sirach 1. A certain level of skill, and y'all interject anytime. A certain level of skill when dealing with her husband. Matter of fact, before that, get Colossians 4.
We about to get the Shazam. Hold on, Colossians. What we doing in Colossians? Let's see.
Husbands.
4 and 6.
Colossians chapter 4, verse 6. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man.
You see that? Read that again.
This is heavy. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt.
Seasoned with salt, meaning you have the right amount of seasoning when you're dealing. You know the right time like Abigail.
Right.
Knew when to go tell her husband about she let him drink, she let him do whatever he needed to do, and then once he sobered up, she said, "Hey, David was gonna kill your ass. I just want to let you know that I went and spoke to him. They left, but he was gonna kill you." knowing the proper time. That takes a level of skill. That takes a level of wisdom. Go ahead.
With seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man.
This particular, when we're talking about 1 Peter 3, that's dealing with the wife knowing how to answer her man.
Right.
In particular to her man. She knows her man. You know your husband. So you got to know how to season your speech with salt, how you can answer him. That comes with skill. Get that.
But Cap, those of our sisters that go to work know how to answer the white man, though.
They do. They do.
I've noticed that.
They
Sisters
do.
go to work. Yes, sir. Do you need it? But your husband, you calling him a B-A-N.
Yeah, not so much.
Not so much. You giving him the words of doom.
But you proved him.
Damn.
You prove, because this is something that I've seen, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong in my assessment. I've seen sisters that have shown great examples for husbands that were not in the body and have won their husbands in the body. You don't know what they were doing at home, but you would know like a year later, 2 years later, you see the husband come
show
in.
up, yeah.
Even if he's just like, hey, you know, who's these?
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
But he shows up. I've seen more cases, and like I said, I could be wrong. I'm just saying what I've seen. I've seen more of the sisters that was in the body and their husbands not in the body. And whatever their conduct was, how they showed themselves to be at the house, their husbands have come in.
Right.
Then I've seen the opposite.
Brothers like the hell with this.
Nah, meaning now you have a brother and sister that's in the body, went through the proving process, gotten married and so forth. You at the wedding, you know, you ate the cake, you know, y'all party, jammed it up. I haven't seen it where, and like I said, this is just me saying this. I could be wrong. Where you've seen the sister conduct herself like that,
right,
to the brother and sister that's in the truth, that got married in the truth. I haven't. I'm just saying.
Golly,
I could be completely wrong. I'm just saying this is my observation, but I've seen other examples where I'm like, damn, okay, and maybe a year, maybe 2 years, but I've seen that applied with sisters where their husbands have not been in the body and they've come in because the sister's been dealing with the brother right.
Because the brother that's not in the body, she understands if he don't come in his truth, he's dead.
Right.
But the brother that's in the truth already together, they're comfortable. They don't see it as life and death no more. She saw it as life and death when the brother is in the world.
Right.
I can argue with him. He'll be all right.
Right.
No, don't do that.
No, don't do that, sis.
Hey, shout out to Officer. You know who you are.
Officer, you know who you are.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Y'all got
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I don't know if you're gonna touch about the infidelity.
Go ahead.
Brothers, can y'all pull up the picture I posted with the adultery thing? I just wanted to get 1 Samuel 10:6 real quick. Just real quick.
Like I said, we probably gonna
Let me
do
just
another one.
damn.
Yeah.
1 Samuel 10:6.
1 Samuel chapter 10 and verse 6.
Go ahead.
And the Spirit of the Lord will come upon thee, and thou shalt prophesy with them, and shalt be turned into another man.
So when we come into this truth, the Lord has given us a superpower of prophecy. We change. That power, sometimes now we abuse it to commit fornication. Damn. Because when you was in the world, maybe you was a low self-esteem brother. Maybe you wasn't ill like that with women in the world. But when you come in the truth, you change. You more confident. You looking in people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now the women see that thing.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So now this is what happened to brothers. I just want to show.
Go ahead, Liam.
Look out. It says, can you read that?
According to statistics, married men most commonly commit adultery with a friend, coworker, or acquaintance, with over 50% of affairs involving someone they already know.
So that I just want to just skip down. You see that it says with a friend? That's somebody in the body. Some brothers have done that. Go down. Coworker.
Right.
Because you're ill now. You got power.
Yeah.
Right.
Because in the world, this ain't happening to you.
You was a nobody in the world.
Now that power come on you. You could talk. You exalt the voice?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Well, I'm exalting my voice now, but this ain't. I'm just. Hold on.
Do what you gotta do.
hey. The brothers about to deal with me after this.
No, bring it out. Bring it out.
Look, you deal with a coworker, so forth. Go down.
With an acquaintance.
The gym. This is what's happening to brothers.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This is what's happening.
Right. They're becoming a more aware, more confident man.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's what the scriptures teach
You,
us.
you got power.
Right.
That's like Samson, for
Right.
example.
Exactly.
Samson represent. If you gave niggas superpowers, we'll go crazy as hell.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Damn.
He slept with everything, but we can't do that. We
Right.
gotta possess our vessel, brothers.
And you gonna beat him? Can you beat him up? No.
No.
No, you can't be. Remember, they had to come peaceably to Samson. Hey, Samson, please, brother.
Put
please.
these on you. Put these on your arms.
Right. But a woman took Samson down.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. So
That's heavy.
in the wicked sense, women know how to win brothers over, but in the righteous sense, they're struggling. Something's wrong.
Something wrong because they can do it. That's what the white woman said earlier.
You get out of that. Yeah.
That's what she said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It's I'm the most closest person or has the most influence over you.
The biggest obstacle.
I'm the biggest obstacle.
Like this, like 1 Peter 3. She called him Lord.
Right.
That's ill.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Black women don't call brothers Lord. Call them nigga. Like, there's a certain way she got to talk to win these brothers over. Even if he off.
The sisters can do it. They just choosing not to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can say anything to your husband. You just got to say it the right way.
The season with salt.
Hey, you know what? Go ahead. There was a video one of the sisters did. What's that video at?
You could even bring out something that might be more, say, sensitive, like a brother's performance in the bedroom. There's a way. Whoa! I have to go all the way.
You going there?
Yeah,
you going there? All right, let's go there. Let's see.
Because that's something that somebody get. Hey,
Right.
I don't want. Hey, why are you talking? Brother might get sensitive, but if the sister knows how to season her words with salt and apply that scripture for what it's really saying, she's gonna know exactly how to say this. Okay, we can come together this way, or that this feels better to me. There's a way to say it. You can say anything.
Right.
There's a way to say it with
Play
respect.
Play
Yes,
this
sir.
real quick. Why you on top of that?
Yes, sir.
Pause.
Pause. You got to say pause on that one.
This guy, yeah. I knew it was coming, man.
Right.
I knew it was coming.
You know that's
I knew it was coming.
That's crazy work,
That's
Officer
right.
Leo.
That's right.
Go ahead, play that. Yep.
Come here. Come here.
So at the beginning, this is our Israelite sister. So at the beginning, go back to the beginning. It says same word, different energy. As you saying, it's how you say it. So go ahead.
Come here. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're late. You're late. We need to talk. We need to talk. Okay. Okay. Same words, two completely different experiences. It's not always what you say, it's also how you say it.
Oh, praises. Hey,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah.
Hey,
Hey, that's a great example.
I ran across that video today. All praise to the Lord.
Shouts out to the
Same words, different energy.
Yeah,
so the tone.
she usually has good videos that pop up. I forgot the other sister's name. And then Captain didn't mention a couple. I think they be having
The better halves.
Yeah,
yes,
they
I've seen
funny.
them, yeah.
They funny. They have
Oh,
a
and
couple
shout out
videos.
to Captain Gedaliah as well.
Yeah,
with his
Captain
rip,
G.
his little.
Yeah, and their podcast is
Yeah,
on
because the Lord is because when we, the Lord is showing us how to deal with our marriages through these Captain Gedaliah and all of these different people that's doing skits and so
Right.
forth. It's helping people out. It
Yeah,
really
it
do.
is, yeah,
in the
it's
beginning, I was hating on it. Like, man,
you talking about marriage again?
what, man? Like, but now I understand.
But also, we got to get marriage right.
Yeah, we do.
The nation got
Yeah.
to get built. We got to get the
Yeah,
marriages
man,
right.
my New York spirit was taking over my.
Yeah.
I was stink meaner in the spirit. I said I got to shake that off
Yeah,
me.
man. Get that stink mean spirit up off you, man.
We heal
Yeah.
it. We heal it.
Where we at?
You wanted Sirach chapter 1, verse 19.
Yes. So that goes into what her speech being seasoned with salt. To go back to that point, it takes a level of wisdom, skill. Go ahead, read.
Sirach chapter 1, verse 19. Wisdom reigneth down skill.
Hold on. Before you go there, go to Proverbs 31.
Yes, sir.
So we can tie it together. Proverbs 31. I think it's like 26. Let me see. Yep, 26.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 26. She opened her mouth with wisdom.
Read it right.
Yes, sir. She openeth her mouth with wisdom.
It says that the speech that she has when she opens her mouth is going to be wisdom in it. Go ahead.
And in her tongue is the law of kindness.
It's the what?
Law of kindness.
The Lord put a law behind her tongue.
Damn.
Hey, she got to have the law of kindness in her mouth. That lets you know, because sisters, they got tongue, they got a mouth on them.
Yeah.
But the point in that is, it's a level of wisdom that if the sisters use it correctly, the strategy in 1 Peter's, it can win your husband over. Now read Sirach.
Yes, sir. Sirach chapter 1, verse 19. Wisdom raineth down skill. And knowledge of understanding.
So she would have skill and understanding. Go ahead.
And exalteth them to honor that hold her fast.
And will bring that wife to honor that holds that level of skill and wisdom close to her. Go ahead. Go back to 1 Peter's.
Yes, sir.
Like I say, y'all jump in at any time. I'm just touching on it a little bit.
Pull up the 1 Peter's one so we can get a visual. Just pull that up.
Go ahead.
Picture.
First Peter's chapter 3.
No, the other one.
Actually, Sirach 36 and 23, I think 23, 24.
Yes, sir. Sirach chapter 26, verse 20.
36. 36 and 23.
Yes, sir. My fault. Sirach chapter 36, verse 23.
Actually, read 22, but the point is 23. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance.
We love that.
Right.
I don't think any man can deny that. Go ahead.
And a man loveth nothing better.
However,
if
there's a condition behind the beauty. There's a condition behind it. If she's beautiful and her spirit sucks, she's ugly.
Right.
If she's beautiful and she got a tongue like a lizard, she ugly. I've never heard a lizard talk, but if she spoke like one, like when the donkey spoke, it's ugly. It's not right. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
What?
If
condition, that means her beauty has a condition to it. It's based upon what? Read.
If there be kindness.
Her beauty's conditioned on how she's kind. Go ahead.
Meekness.
How submissive she is.
And comfort.
And comforting. Go ahead.
In her tongue.
In what?
In her tongue.
In her speech. So her beauty is relying upon her speech. That's what you're seeing there. It says her beauty is relied upon in her speech. Go ahead, Liam. You want to bring this out?
No, this is just a visual for you. This is a little visual. A wife with an unbelieving spouse or a brother that's out of order. Look at the first one. Do you speak kind words to your unbelieving spouse, or are you still disrespectful? Because you got brothers, right? I mean, sisters, they husband's still at home. Now, it's possible he ain't going to repent. But what if the sister is so disrespectful and her character is so bad that the brother I can't come to the church.
Yeah, I'm not coming to that church. Not with them dingamabobbers.
Because she'll come to the Sabbath saying, Shalom, Officer Nehemiah. Most High in Christ bless, Shalom, all of that.
Damn.
But at home, she call him nigga.
Ban.
That's terrible. But this is a little visual. Call him Lord. Are you cooking? Are you cleaning? Are you still giving him intimacy and so forth? Do you ask the senior sisters for counsel? Talk to the senior sisters. They'll tell you. A lot of sisters don't call them for counsel at all.
They call them complain.
But that was it. You can get that out.
There's a little bit more in this verse that you wanted, Cap.
Bring it out.
So
the condition is her speech, Officer Nehemiah, right? Her beauty is dependent upon her speech. Go ahead.
Then is not her husband like other men.
If she talking like that, other men's wives
ain't talking like that.
Other men's wives give that kickback. Said this sister right here, her husband, he ain't like no other man. Why?
Repent.
Because she's talking to him in a way that just melts whatever stress he got. It melts it. He ain't like no other man. Other man come in the house. Hey, babe, how you doing? Hey, babe, how you doing? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, the New York, you want B? You want to have sex, B?
Damn.
Ew.
You want a sandwich?
You want a sandwich, my nigga?
Now you want something not a meal. You want a sandwich?
Yeah, you want a sandwich? You want me to fry your sandwich, man?
I feel like I'm getting like disrespected right now. I don't know. I feel like there's some shade going on.
I'm sorry. I seen it. I seen something. I'm looking for it now.
Yeah, New York sisters are the worst. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Hey. I live in North Carolina now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, praise.
Damn. No. Hey, sisters in New York
not the
that
righteous sisters though.
Commend them sisters in New
all
York. that
praise for the
repent.
righteous sisters.
The ones in the world
sisters
though,
in
it's
here.
rough. No, they rough.
There's righteous sisters there.
You say not you lovely sisters in here.
Right.
There's righteous sisters.
Hey, let me
there.
say, hey. These sisters down south ratchet as hell too.
They different.
They ratchet. They passive aggressive. They smile in your face but stab you in the stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah, they different.
Not wrong.
Passive aggressive. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You're not.
We got problems all over.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Officer Lynn, but they still don't hold on.
That's why I said. That's why it says her husband is not like other men.
Right.
Because if whether you get a north or a south chick, you gonna get the same kind of chick if she ain't talking like this.
Right.
Yeah.
You gonna get the same one.
So she seasoned her words with salt like this and apply it. This woman here is applying what 1 Peter 3 is going into. Because he's going home and said, I can't be a nigga and I'm getting treated this good. I gotta come into the truth.
Not her talking to me like that.
this.
I'd be a fool. He talking to me like she talking to me like this. I got the love on her.
That's right.
Go back. 1 Peter.
1 Peter chapter 3, verse 1. Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives.
So the Lord is making it known that the speech of the woman is a major attribute when it comes to how the husband may feel, or not. I wouldn't even just say feel, but how he's going to interpret her actions towards him, and it's going to come from how she talks to him. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
While they behold your chaste conversation,
meaning he's not in the word, but he's paying attention to how you're talking to him.
Right.
He's not in the word, but he's listening to your speech, and he's
noticing little things changing. He like, damn, it was no attitude with that response.
Right.
It was no neck bending with
right. It was no haughtiness up in there. It was kindness. It was meekness. It was comfort. Go ahead.
While they behold your chaste conversation coupled with fear.
And then he's starting to see how you're putting the fear of the Lord on you. Go ahead.
Whose adorning, let it not be that outward adorning.
So he's seeing something in, you brought it out in 1 Samuel's. He's seeing the inner man change. It's through the speech, it's coming right before his eyes. He's seeing the inner man change. The strategy that's being applied, he's able to see it on the battlefield, and it's softening his defenses. Go ahead.
Whose adorning, let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting the hair and of wearing of gold or of putting on of apparel.
You see that? So he basically just told you it didn't matter that she was beautiful.
Right.
Like we read in Sirach about the beauty of the countenance. The first thing that he magnified was her speech.
Right.
Sisters do that. They say, if I look like Atlanta housewives women done up to the nines, then a man will want me.
He'll treat me better. He'll treat me a certain way if I'm glammed up.
No, a lot of these sisters that's pretty like that, unfortunately, they're just for recreational use.
Yeah. He a dragon.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, they're recreational
use.
Oh. That's it. You just smash.
That's just a 5-on-5.
Yeah.
We don't do that. I'm just saying
We're not
brothers
doing that.
in the world.
We're not doing that, but it's getting done. There's a playbook on how to get the doonies.
Right. It's a 5-on-5 pickup game.
Yeah. Damn. And not me. I'm watching from a distance.
He don't watch and read.
Yeah, that's it. Damn, that's sad.
Go ahead.
But let it be the hidden man of the heart in that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit.
You see that? He used the same terms that was used in Sirach. The meekness. The quiet spirit is the comfort. That's the kindness. Go ahead.
Which is in the sight of God of great price.
That's invaluable. That's what the Lord is showing there. That's invaluable. You can't put a price on it. Go ahead.
For after this manner in the old time, the holy women also, who trusted in God, adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands.
So now he's giving an example. Read.
Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham.
Even as what?
Sarah obeyed Abraham.
So did Sarah and Abraham get into a disagreement?
Yeah. Yes.
But what happened? They got into a disagreement. Go ahead.
Calling him Lord.
But she still dealt with him with the honor and respect. Because we was talking about this, right, Liam? Not only did she deal with him with honor and respect, but the Lord corrected Abraham.
Right.
She said her piece. That was that. And then the Lord came back to Abraham to tell Abraham, your wife was right. Meaning, when I'm saying, I'm saying, okay, you and your Lord may have a disagreement. I'm saying disagreement. I'm not saying argument for a reason, because it shouldn't be arguing. It's a disagreement. And if the Lord goes to get proper counsel, through the Spirit of Christ, he's going to get the counsel from the leadership. And 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, if he's wrong, we'll be like, nah, bro, you off.
You off, right.
And then he's going to go back and deal. He's going to go back and deal properly.
Right.
But she didn't go, take your ass out, you and Ishmael, and Hagar. She didn't talk ratchet to the brother.
Right.
She called him Lord, not nigga.
Damn.
And so what we're seeing here in Peter's is showing that sister, because her husband's not in the body, he's without the word. So now she's doing this around people that they're accustomed to, right? So what does she call him around them?
Lord.
She called him Lord. Now read the next part.
Whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well. And are not afraid.
Because why would she be afraid? Because the people that's without the word with him, it could be like, why are you calling him? Why are you calling him that?
Right.
Like sisters doing the truth.
Yeah.
Yep.
When they on the phone with another sister that's in the body, and you walk in the house, what they tell you?
Oh, my Lord just came home.
My Lord just came home. Let your mom come in the house,
Right.
or her mom come in the house.
Right.
She gonna say, Joshua's here,
Right.
or my husband's here.
Right.
Why? Because there's that
That
afraid.
Right.
She's gonna have to explain or stand on why am I reverencing him in that way. She has to stand on that, and sometimes they're not there. Go ahead, Lynn.
Because my Lord, and truly, with some of these sisters, it has become a nickname.
It's a cliche,
Right.
It's like being called hubby,
Right.
or babe.
or baby, or boo boo, whatever y'all be calling each other. I don't know what Benjamites call each other. I don't know.
Right.
But my
Wolf pup.
wolf pup. Right, but you gotta mean that thing. My
Right.
Lord means my Lord.
Right.
My Lord.
Right.
Damn.
I think we're gonna stop there.
This
is your fault, Eliakim.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
I think we should, because it's so much more, and if we keep, I want to. We got like 2 minutes, so
Yeah.
we're gonna unpack some more.
Part 2.
Yeah. What you got, Austin?
My Lord. Call him my Lord. Sisters, call your husband Lord. Call him Lord.
Stop being afraid.
Damn.
That's the same thing with the fringes. What if if I go in the store, they're gonna see it? I'm gonna have to explain it.
Yeah.
Stop being afraid. Study up. That's your Lord. Come on, also.
Do not neglect to give alms. Donate to IUIC Gastonia, iuic.gastonia.nc at israelunite.org. The Booster Club also, iuic.fundraising@israelunite.org.
What else we got? Oh, look at that. They superimposed a garment on me. All praises.
All praises. We couldn't tell. Radar broadcast using the QR code. Use your camera, or you can screenshot it and then click the URL that comes up. Make sure that you also subscribe. Is that the next one?
Hey, y'all, do y'all got the platforms that did y'all do that yet or no? Just the radio show? Hey, next week, man, have the platforms. We need y'all to like the content, subscribe to the content.
That's right.
If they already watching the Bible Book of Our Fathers, they already subscribed. We need them to subscribe to the other content we putting out. Go ahead, Eliakim.
And shout out to all of those that donated on the super chat as well.
All
Shout
praises.
out to y'all. All praise to the Most High. All praises to the Lord.
Praises.
Put an IUIC Greenville link in there too.
Yeah. Throw IURC Green.
We all the Carolinas coming together. We all the Carolinas. I got you. There we go.
When the powers combine.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Tune in every Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to the Bible, Book of Our Fathers. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also hit the bell for the notification. Every 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's it. Hey, all praise to the Lord. Hey, we thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Bible Book of Our Fathers. Hey, if there's war in the house, or you're an Abigailite or a Nabalite, hey, just check your spirit, watch the class, go back and look at some of the classes Bishop has done in the past. Hey, marriage is the root of the nation.
Right,
so we got to correct that.
That's right.
All right, I'm Captain Eli.
Hey, Officer Nehemiah.
Officer Liam.
Officer Eliakim.
Hey, happy Sabbath to y'all. Tech team did a great job today. Hey, Most High in Christ bless. Happy Sabbath.
Hey, Shalom Israel. Most High in Christ bless.